Welcome to Football Friday Night. Unbelievably, it's already week 9. He's Tony Quach. I'm Adam Solomon. Dwayne Scott will join us shortly. Tonight, we start atop the Northwest Conference.
Columbus Grove is 5-0. Lima Central Catholic is also 5-0. These two met up at Spartan Stadium for our Spotlight Game of the Week.
Tonight's Football Friday Night Spotlight Game is brought to you by Norada Lanes.
Last season, Columbus Grove knocked LCC out of the playoffs. Bulldogs are back-to-back league champs. Thunderbirds are looking to shake things up in their second year back in the NWC and the first year under head coach Colin Stolley. An NWC title essentially on the line. Columbus Grove, they strike first. Landon Best out in the flats to Gavin Barraza. Breaks the tackle, 12 yards for the touchdown. It's 7-0. Lima Central Catholic responds. Brady Parker takes the snap. Plenty of time rolling to his right. Pointing his receivers open down the field. Lawson Flores behind the defense. A 72-yard touchdown. It's 7-7. Now LCC would intercept a Grove pass and immediately capitalize. Parker fakes and finds Michael Quatman. 13-7 after the missed PAT in the first. We're now tied at 13. Grove back with the ball. Best launches it right at us, and look at Trevin Baxter getting up to get down. And then 2 plays later, Barraza will take the sweep, run it in. Bulldogs lead 19-13. And now they have the ball again, and it's Baxter. Up the middle he goes, sheds a guy, avoids some more, 14 yards for the score. Grove goes on a 26-0 run. They lead 33-13 in the third. Now in the fourth, it's 33-19. LCC looking to get it back to one score. Parker goes down the sidelines. Quatman has got it, 59 yards to the house. It's 33-25, a one-score game. Same score, 1 minute to play. Here we go. LCC has the ball on their own 46-yard line. Parker goes down the field looking for Flores. But Baxter gets up yet again, the INT to seal the deal. That's your ball game. Columbus Grove 33, LCC 25. Bulldogs clinch a share of the NWC title.
Meanwhile, at Goodwin Field, Bluffton battles Allen East. The Pirates have dominated the last 2 meets over the Mustangs, outscoring them by a total of 85-7. Allen East is looking for their second conference win of the season. We start things off with the Pirates. Gieske takes a snap. He rolls left, then goes right. Then he sees Javen Crawfus wide open. That's a 58-yard strike. And the Pirates jump out to a 7-0 lead. That score stands through the first quarter. Allen East will tie it back up with this 1-yard rush by Miles McDormand. It's all 7-all. And back and forth we go. Bluffton is driving down the field. Gieske will come up with another passing touchdown. It's off the hands of Blaine Hill and into the hands of his teammate, Landon Miller. Pirates go back up by 7. But the Mustangs come back with some trickery of their own. The halfback pass pays off big time. Ethan Hirschberger launches one downfield for Deacon Jones. Big brother Jacob will be proud of that one. Allen East pulls within 1, but in the end, it's the Pirates taking the lead on this one, 45-13.
NWC scoreboard, Crestview is a bounce-back winner, 33-27 over Spencerville. Fort Laramie is a shutout winner over Jefferson, 40-0. Central Buckeye Conference we go. Bell Fountain 23-16 over Urbana. Indian Lake a winner as well, 24-21 over Graham Local. And Benjamin Logan dominates Northwestern 48-0 in our final CBC score. Toledo City League we go. Lima Senior, they're looking to capture the title. Waite is in second at 4-1 in conference play. Everyone else has 2 conference losses. Lima already in control in the first half, but looking for more here. Janias Hall drops back. He'll find Jeff Williams on the outside. Watch him cut up field, make a little move. Gets hit here a little bit at the end, but hey, he's moving the chains later. Hall's going to the air again. This time he'll drop a dime into the hands of Jermaine Maxwell right into your living room. Lima Senior, they had plenty to celebrate today. A 44-7 blowout win. Spartans clinched the outright Toledo City Athletic League title with 1 game to play.
In the Miami Valley League, Sydney edges out West Carrollton 31-28. Finley dominated at home against Northview 42-7. In the Northwest Central Conference, Perry falls to Elgin 28-6. USV defeated Hart Northern 46-6. Waynesville Goshen was shut out on the road by Ridgedale 17-0. And finally, Ridgemont took care of business against Corey Ralston 42-7.
All right, it's already time for our first break. Coming up, we turn to the WBL and the MAC. We'll check up on Marion Local's winning streak, of course. That's straight ahead on Football Friday Night.
You're watching Football Friday Night!
Well, Welcome back to Football Friday Night, the Week 9 edition. Tony, it's time for our weekly check-in on Marion Local's undefeated streak.
Of course, Adam. Just about every opponent in the Midwest Athletic Conference could be the team that ended. Tonight, Minster took their best shot at the Flyers. Marion Local is looking for their 73rd win in a row, and the Flyers are looking to inch closer to clinching their 5th straight outright MAC title. Tonight, they battle the 5-3 Minster Wildcats. In the second half, Flyers lead 35-0. Kevin Eifer gets the handoff, and the senior will take the ball into Wildcat territory. Later in the drive, it's Eifer again with the pigskin. He punches it in from 2 yards out, and Marion Local goes up 42-0. Minster is trying to get some offense going in the second half, but Aaron Albert says, not on my watch. The senior picks up the sack, and the Flyers force a 3-and-out. Minster will have another opportunity in the fourth quarter, but it's Logan Ronnebaum who ends this Wildcat drive. And in the end, Marion Local wins 42-0, and they extend their winning streak to 73 straight. Heading east on 119, Anna is trying to get back into the win column as they battle for recovery. The Indians are trying to snap a 5-game slide against the Rockets. Anna has won 7 of the last 8 meetings against Fort Recovery. The Indians have the ball, and here's the first play of their drive. Alex Skarke hands it off to Reese Wendell, and look at him go. Wow. He finds the gap in the Rockets' defense. The senior starts off the night with a 65-yard touchdown run, and Fort Recovery goes up 7-0.
Play of the week nominee.
Possibly. Later in the half, the Indians are ready for another score. This time, it's a 1-yard rush from Breaker Judy, and Fort Recovery doubles their lead to 14. But don't count out the Rockets just yet. They come up with a huge stop thanks to Nolan Wilt's sack. That's a loss of 14 on the play, and that led to a Fort Recovery 3-and-out. Now it's Anna's turn to get things going. Logan Ziegenbusch finds Brody Murray, and Murray picks up the first down and more. And a few plays later, Ziegenbusch hands it off to Riley Brewer. That puts Anna on the board, and the Rockets went on to win this one, 28-24.
Max scoreboard, Coldwater handles Versailles 44-14 as they now turn their sights to Marion Local. St. John's is into the win column, a 48-13 final over Parkway, who drops to 0-9. Somebody had to win.
Ouch.
St. Henry stays 1 game back of Marion Local with the 20-0 final against New Bremen. Green Meadows Conference, the Ayersville Pilots top Antwerp 20-15. Elsewhere, Edgerton beat Hicksville 35-12, while Fairview dominates Wayne Trace by a 37-7 final score. But Fairview is still behind Paulding, who captures a share of the league title, 36-10 over Tenora. Guys, I'm told it's their first share of the league title in 37 years. Dwayne.
It gets to a point when we got to ask ourselves, who's going to slow down this Wapakoneta football team? Well, I'll tell you the answer may just be the Elida Bulldogs, who are still searching for that big-time win this season. Let's not wait any longer. Over to Wapak as Elida look for their first win against the Redskins since 2012. On Wapak's first possession of the game, Caleb Moore keys it himself for the touchdown. Redskins strike first, up 7-0. Then, on the Redskins' ensuing drive, Moyer searching down the field and finds his man, Caden Page, who makes the fingertip grab for the 51-yard TD connection. And just like that, Wapak is up 2 scores midway through the first quarter. And still looking for more because Moyer will roll out to his right. He avoids the defender and launches a fadeaway to the end zone and into the diving hands of Jarrett Mullen. Wapak scored 28 points in the first quarter alone as they win this one 41-10, clinching at least a share of their 7th straight WBL title. All right, staying in the Western Buckeye League, the 5-3 Shawnee Indians look to get back on track tonight as they host the 4-4 Van Wert Cougars. After halftime, Shawnee up 17-10. JJ Spiker fakes out everyone, including myself, and watch the senior put the burns on him. To the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown Indians. Shawnee takes the 14-point lead at the start of the third quarter, 24-10. But Van Wert marches right back down the field, ending with Xavier Kelly getting in the end zone. Cougars cut the lead back to 7, down 24-17. But Shawnee have yet another answer, guys. Spiker to Chase DePalma for the touchdown. That puts the Indians in full control, up 34-17. And for good measure, Spiker, this time using force to get inside the end zone as Shawnee gets the victory tonight, 45-24, while also clinching a home playoff game and their first winning season since 2021.
All right, around the Western Buckeye League, Bath sets up the showdown with Wapak next week, 39-21 over Defiance, while Salina tops Ottawa Glandorf 45-21. Elsewhere, St. Mary's wins their 4th game in a row, 35-26 over Kenton. All right, it's time for our final break. Straight ahead, we're talking Blanchard Valley Conference and a look ahead at this weekend. Highlights and scores straight ahead. Welcome back to week 9 of the high school football season and football Friday night. To the Blanchard Valley Conference we go.
Liberty Benton has the upper hand for the conference title, but tonight, 2 teams behind the Eagles go at it.
That's right. The Leipzig Vikings are looking to bounce back after their undefeated chances came to an end at the hands of Liberty Benton last week, while Arlington is looking to improve their playoff seeding. Here we go. A back-and-forth game for a couple of series. Then Leipzig strikes with about 3 left in the first quarter. Aaron Hazelton takes it in from about 8 yards out. 2-point conversion. It's 8-0. Then Arlington tries to get things going, but the quarterback can't hang on. Leipzig recovers. And about 3 plays later, look at the toss from midfield. Mark Kirkendall to Avery Paris streaking for the end zone. Another 2-point conversion after that. 16-0 Vikings. About 10 left in the second quarter now. Leipzig again. Hazelton again from 5 yards out this time around. Leipzig is too much for Arlington tonight. 37-6 is your final score. More Blanchard Valley Conference. Pandora-Gaboa, they're at Ada. The Bulldogs need a win right now. They're just outside of the Region 26 playoff picture, sitting at 13th. Now, the Rockets get on the back of Ben Burkholder, running hard all night as he takes his hand off, following his blockers, but this time around it gets punched out. However, the loose ball rolling around, recovered by the Rockets. No harm, no foul. A few plays later, Burkholder again pops out of there, keeps his feet moving. There he is. Punches it in to make the score 38-0 to begin the third quarter. And with the clock running, Ada looks to keep things from being a shutout. And no one better to get the Bulldogs on the board than their leader, Blake Zolaz, who keeps it himself for the only Bulldog touchdown of the night. A tough night for Ada, while Pandora-Gaboa improves their resume with a 41-6 win.
On the BVC scoreboard, Liberty Benton pick up their 22nd conference win in a row at Arcadia 44-6 as they earn at least a share of their 3rd straight BVC title. Van Buren dominates Elmwood 41-0, and the Macomb Panthers shut out Riverdale 47-0.
And that will do it for football Friday night. Tune in tomorrow for college football, playoff soccer, and district cross country. For Tony Quach and Dwayne Scott, I'm Adam Solomon. We'll see you next week for the final regular season edition of Football Friday Night before we get ready for the playoffs. A bunch of our teams are headed there.